Welcome to this week's OK at Work with myself, Sarah Sawyer, and my colleague, Russell Berger, both attorneys at Offit Kurman. And today we are talking about holiday parties, about, Russell's got his tree up now in the back. We're in the holiday season and, we're in December, and a lot of holiday parties and gatherings, work events, always things to be keeping in mind while we're celebrating together and having a good time. And, what are some things that employers should be thinking about during this time, Russell?
Yeah, well, first I'd just like to acknowledge that much like the holiday party and the holidays themselves, our annual holiday party episode of OK at Work is now also a holiday tradition.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's something people look forward to every December. But yeah, I think the important place to start with this is that, just because it's after hours, alcohol may be served, it might be, in a restaurant or somewhere, off site, doesn't mean that it's not work, and the work rules still apply. So, the starting point is, you wouldn't, while it's a more casual atmosphere in terms of the ground rules and the basic way we treat each other, the rules of the workplace still apply. So, no harassment, no discrimination, no off-color jokes. Again, casual is good, but inappropriate is not.
Yeah, I think a lot of times it's trying to set an you're frozen on my end there.
Yeah, you froze when you started talking, so maybe
we have to cut that spot.
Cut after me and start up with you again.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, Russell, and I think those are great, tips and things to keep in mind, because it can feel a lot more casual. And when that happens, there's more opportunity for there to be issues and HR related issues, people saying things that are inappropriate. And while you may not sit everyone down right before a holiday party and tell them, hey, just a reminder, we're still at work, creating an environment where that is still feels that everyone's at work and that there's still some formality there while still having a good time and enjoying yourself. And then also, managers being mindful and setting, a good example at these functions and monitoring the situation, and still, making sure that those, the culture and, what you would normally expect at work is still adhered to, even though everyone maybe is having a good time and it's a little bit more informal as well.
Yeah, that's right. And I think it's important to remember too that you as the business are throwing the party for a reason. I mean, to say thank you to your employees, to celebrate with them, to create a sense of engagement and belonging with your workforce during the holiday season. So it's important that those goals get implemented and you take actions to carry them out. And obviously, avoiding problems and avoiding inappropriate behavior is important, but also, this is an affirmative good thing that the business is doing with its employees. So we want to make sure there's space for the good things to resonate and for employees to feel engaged and connected to you as the business.
I think it's important because a lot of times in these holiday events, you're bringing together different groups of people that maybe don't interact together on a regular basis, and these are things also to be considering when deciding where you're going to have the party, what you're going to do, what are the activities going to be. It's really important to be thoughtful about those things and how they might be received. Almost every year, I think I get, about something of that maybe someone took a certain way, the type of activity or something that the business had decided to do. And so exactly to your point, Russell, it's like you want this to be a net positive, not something that creates issues. And, there's a lot of ways to do that. People shouldn't be afraid to have holiday parties and get-togethers and and enjoy each other's company around the holidays and say thank you for, the hard work during the year, but just want to be mindful about those dynamics and different things that could be an issue, and just be sensitive for them. Well, thanks, Russell. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Sarah.